Hello.
Welcome to Sisters and
Dad.
in Wellies. Oh, he's wearing boots again.
Sorry.
So today's video is, well, go on, you say.
Today's video is about building a slurry store on a block of ground to try and achieve the new regulations coming into the country with regard to storing slurry over the winter. So hello everyone. So what we're going to do is a brief video just to show you us digging the slurry store and why we're doing it, and basically that's it really. The main reasons is we haven't got enough storage in this pit here. It's going to be very difficult for us to hold enough muck in that for the whole of the winter period that we now the new regulations are requiring. So what we're going to do is move muck from here over to a new pit which we're going to start digging next week. I think Gareth is coming in on
Monday.
Well, he's actually coming on Sunday with a machine actually, and he's starting the job on Monday because we have a
archaeologist on site.
Archaeologist is part of the planning regulation. So we put in for planning about a year ago. We got it passed. There was no big problems with it, but there's a few things they asked. We have to have an archaeologist on site for the first day when we take the topsoil off, because the ground we're putting the pit on is quite close to Picton Castle, and there's quite a lot of sort of well, you know, old sort
you
of
might
things.
Find
might
gold.
Be gold, yeah, might be gold.
Some
if
night armour or
this
something.
video won't be going out.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll be on a beach in Barbados.
But no, I think he's just going to make sure there's no ancient relics under the ground, anything like that, which could put a stop to the dig. But part of what we've got to do, one of them is water regulations, which is basically we have to take a soil sample, which we've done. We've sent that off for testing. That's been passed. It's got adequate clay in. We're quite lucky, it's quite a lot of clay in the ground, so we can seal it so no water can seep through the soil and into the rocks and into the estuary, which is quite close.
So is that the same as what's going on here then?
It's exactly the same as what this pit is. It's an earth bank pit. This has been in here since 1969, and it doesn't leak anything at all. It's brilliant. So you are still allowed to put earth banked slurry stores in, as long as they're done to regulation. We had to have a little sort of debate as where the best place to put the slurry store, which we talked as a family, and what were the reasons. You want to answer that one?
Yeah, well, obviously planning permission actually has a lot to do with the location as well, because as Dad's just said, there's a lot of rules and regulations as to where it can be built with regards to rivers and sort of old
Houses.
buildings and things, isn't it?
Houses.
Like the church field was kind of an option, but there's a church right by it, shockingly enough.
A40.
Yeah, a gas line.
Yeah.
It wasn't an option for long.
There was about 10 things against that one, yeah.
But
it
yeah,
shows
so
you
that
just
had
have
a
to
lot
say, yeah.
to do with it, and where we've gone for was perfect for everything surrounding it.
Yeah, it also
with
means
planning, and then
for spreading as well. We
Yeah.
can pump from there now, which is brilliant. We can pump with an umbilical cord, spread on the field, so we're not causing any compaction. We're not going over the tankers. The tankers will just carry them up from here to that slurry store, and then we can spread it over the fields in a really good manner. So it's about a mile away, about a mile and a half away. So the land does get used mainly for silage. So it's important we put muck on it and put it on in a, like I say, without causing compaction, being able to do it regular and do it well. Really. So it's going to work well. I hope. Very confident.
hopefully, yeah.
So that's basically it, really. So looking forward to Gareth coming tomorrow.
Can't wait to see
Is
him.
it tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow, which is Sunday, and then we're going to be making a start. I think 8 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning. It's just Gareth and an 18-ton digger. I think he's got a roller as well. He's a one-man band. He's done work for us before. He's really good, so I think he'll crack on quite quickly.
Nice.
Good morning everyone. It's our first day, just started. I've been over here a little while marking things out and setting things up a bit. The archaeologist is here. He came on time, to be fair to him, and seems a nice guy. He's obviously looking for anything that might show signs of some kind of building of or settlement at some point in past history. So in a way, we really don't want to find anything, and neither does he, I don't think. But to be fair to him, he seems a really tidy guy, so we're going to get on with it. We're going to clear all this site. Pretty much, well, I don't know if you can see the green stake there, over to the green stake over there, and pretty much all the way to the hedge. So that's what we're doing. You can see they're busy at it. Gareth's on the machine, and Richard is the name of the archaeologist, so that's quite easy for me to remember. So what's basically happening is Gareth is stripping the topsoil off, probably the topsoil at the moment. Once that's done, the archaeologist will be happy to leave us, as long as he doesn't find anything. So Gareth's stripping it off, putting it into the trailer, and I'm going to then tip it further down the field here, because there's a lot of building up to do here, because there's a slight, not a terrible fall in the field, but there is a slight fall in the field, and the soil he's taking from here we'll use to build up the ground down the bottom side. So that's my job at the moment, is just to move the soil from here down to the bottom. So Gareth has just started to dig down into the new slurry store. This end of the pit we're digging down quite a lot, and the other end of the pit will be building up a lot, because the field is on a slope. So I've got the job of carrying earth in the trailer from this top side to the bottom side. It's not far, but it's a lot quicker than if he had to move it there with just a machine. So as you can see, it's quite a clay type soil here, so it's really good for doing the pit. It means we can seal the pit really well and make sure there's no leaks. So you can see here we're tipping the clay on this side. That'll form the inside of the pit. Here's all the topsoil, and that will be at the back of the pit on the field side, and that will all be graded back into the field. So eventually the field will go right up to the new slurry store. So it's a gradual process. It's going to take a lot of putting it down in layers, rolling every layer, putting more on top, rolling again. Gareth has been with the machine. He's cut a ditch all the way around, right round and up the other side, and that ditch is about 6 foot deep, 4 foot wide. He's put the earth back in there, but has to get like a bind, so he gets a bind from the pit, so basically the wall can't slide away. It wouldn't just slide away really, but it's to make sure it all knits into the ground solid, and then we can form the clay on it on the sides to make it waterproof. It's our third day of working on the pit. It's actually Friday. I have done this video once before, but I hadn't pressed record. So it's actually Friday, and it poured with rain all day yesterday, and it poured with rain all day on Tuesday. So we couldn't do anything in those days, and Gareth had other work he could do anyway. So we're back on it. You can see we've formed the bank slightly there. We're tipping back on top of that now again today. That will be spread and rolled, and we'll continue working our way along. Sort of dead down there, we're doing the next strip now, and we work our way across. Once he gets a bit closer to the bank, he'll be able to throw the soil directly up on top himself. But yeah, everything's going well. We've had to do a few levels and things this morning. He did have to go to the dentist as well, so I couldn't stop him doing that. But yeah, going along. Lovely day today, lovely day tomorrow, lovely day Sunday and Monday, and I think Tuesday, and maybe Tuesday is the day the rain's coming, so we're going to make the most of the dry weather. So we're coming to the end of the third day. You can start to see things shaping up a bit here now. Gareth is working on his own now. He's put me out of a job. He basically is throwing the soil from down there back over to there, and he's using it now to create the bank. You can see it's all really good clay here, to be fair. We're very lucky in that respect. You can see the ramp going down, and yeah, he's cracking on really well when you think he's only been here 3 days, and he didn't come this morning till 10:30 because he had to go to the dentist. Very, really good lad, to be fair. And he's looking happy, so it's good. I think Gareth has got himself in a bit of a pickle. This is day 5, Sunday. He seems quite happy. I think he's going to have his sandwiches then, I'm sure. He's decided to start again now because he knows him for a minute. Hello everyone, it's I think it's day 6. I'm starting to lose count a bit, but it's definitely Monday. And I'm going down to the quarry. So I'm on the tractor and trailer. So while I'm on today, in between helping Gareth drive stuff out from the Slurry store, is fetching loads of rab, good quality rab we've got on a farm here at Clerkenhill. So it's a bit different to what we've got over in Rosehill land. It's really, well, we call it rab, but really hard stone. So you'll see it here now. So there's a good old stockpile there, and I'm filling up the trailer and bringing that back to the Slurry store, putting it on the tracks and all the areas where we'll be turning with the tankers and everything like that. So cows are down by us today here, so it's getting quite close to milking time, and as you can see they're all just hanging there ready to come back in to be milked. So I've filled the trailer, nice big load there. So it's a nice pond there. It's kind of a spring, and it's really, really looking cold actually. I'm kind of trying to get Dawn to go in and swim in there. She likes, well, she likes swimming, but I'm not sure she likes it quite that much. So there you go, I'm going to jump on the tractor now and make my route back to the field. It's probably about 2 miles from the quarry, because it's quite a long drive, because the quarry is right down at the bottom of the farm, so it's quite a slow drive up to the A40, and I know it's a mile to the Slevish church, and I would guess it's probably a good half mile from there to the field that we're driving to, so probably close to 2 miles total drive. Roughly I'm getting about 2 loads in an hour, so yeah, not too bad, not the quickest, but no need to have a second trailer. Gareth's got plenty of other work to do there in the quarry, in the Slurry store, without having the trailer. So what I'm doing here is tipping the stone along this track, and it's quite difficult to do on video, but I'm trying not to tip too much in one place, because it's just topping the track up. It's got quite hard stone from what we've dug out from parts of the Slurry store, but it's not as good as this stuff. This is like to really firm things up. and this won't get mucky when we're driving out in wet weather and things like that. This track is really just access to the other field, or to get to the other side of the field really, and the other fields. And it's also useful then for us to get to the other side of the store to get the stirrer in from the other side, etc. So I think that's the trailer empty. Put it back down. You can see from the other angle, Gareth is down there. He's down doing the floor and doing the sides. Just back out to the road and off to get another load. It's 8 o'clock and this is Jess. Say hello, Jess. Hello. Boy, you're naughty. Gareth is still here, pushing on a bit tonight because it's giving rain coming in tomorrow and things get sticky and messy. So I'm going to call it a day, I think. Just a bit more rab to come over, not a lot more, just to tidy it all up, and we're nearly there, I think. So you can see Gareth has spread all the earth on the back here into the field. It's a very tidy job, to be fair. Just up there doing a rab now. He's very quick, I give him that. See, couldn't have done this tomorrow because it would have been really sticky and mucky. So we've put a bit of a platform this end of the slurry store, so we can stir from this end. Put a bit of a ridge there, just well, so you know you're on the edge. So we can stir it from all of that side over there and this side here. We've got a bit of a ramp coming up there, which we've grassed over that one. Well, put earth there, so there will be grass, but there's hard stuff underneath. So we'll be able to come up here with a stirrer and stir from this end as well when we need to. You can obviously stir from the ramp and all that side. So we're on day 7. I don't know, it's about 1 o'clock now. Gareth has had a few hours here this morning, just spreading this rab. That's a gateway in off the road. So it's all done tidy. Access into the field there. You can go across there now. It's all obviously got to be fenced again. And stone across the top here. So this is where we'll be stirring and emptying into the pit. I'm pumping out from. So I've put grass seed on this morning. So hopefully now it's rain, I think, coming in again tonight, so that'll soon come nicely, and keep it clean. All, as I say, got to be fenced right round. But pretty much other than that, job's done. All been rolled down the bottom, all sealed. So yeah, nice tidy job.
So we all happy?
Yeah, so you've seen the work in progress. It went really well. A big thank you to Gareth James, Gareth South he's known as. He's
and
done
Jazz, is it Jazz?
Charles.
The dog.
Jess, was it?
We've forgotten already.
And
Did you only see it yesterday? And the dog.
Yeah, Jess. No, it went really well. Gareth was brilliant, to be fair. I think you can see by the video, he really gets on with it. He's done a really good job. So we're really pleased with the outcome. As I'm sure you can see from the videos, it looks really tidy. And we're looking forward to actually starting to move some muck over there. So it won't be happening for a little while, but when we start, I'm sure
You're not going to do it unnecessarily to try the pit out.
We've had rain on it, and it's holding water, so that's a good sign.
That's what you need to know.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, so it's all gone well. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and I think that's it. Anything you want to say?
No, just thank you so much to our continuing,
Support.
yeah. answer any
Yeah.
first
If there's any
timers.
questions that we haven't covered, because we've kind of done this over quite a longish period of time, we may
Yeah,
have
and it
forgotten
is something
bits.
that a lot of farmers probably are having to think about, different options to do now because of the new laws and regulations that are coming in.
Yeah.
So yeah, feel free to comment under our videos, and ourselves and Dad can answer
It
any
is a really
questions then.
stressful. I know. I talked to a lot of contractors, and there's a lot of farmers finding this a really difficult moment. You know, and so talk about it to people. It shows this is a fairly cheap option of storing slurry. You know, it hasn't cost us an arm and a leg. So, you know, we want to carry on farming, so we have to do it. But it is probably one of the cheapest options. But you have to go about things with planning, permission, etc. So there's a little bit of cost to it all. But I think it's got to be one of the cheaper options. We haven't got any grants for this one. We wouldn't have qualified because it's come under the amount of money we would have had to spend. So you know, but I do totally get that there's a lot of farmers quite worried about this coming winter. And how hard it's going to be. So hopefully this video has helped you and maybe give you confidence to do something similar.
We can always give you Gareth's number as well, and just the dog.
I don't think Gareth's got a lot of time. He'll give it a go.
Bye, see you next
you.
Bye.
Bye.